Hey everyone, thanks very much for joining me on this awesome live stream. So we've got one watching there. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Oh, we got one like so far. So we've got World Stacker, Silver Finder, Silver Heist. I hope you're still there. So we've got 5 people in there now. We've got Montez Family 6. How are you doing? Can you guys all hear me okay? Just let me know in the chat there if you can hear me perfectly, because it's vitally important. Broxard's Farm is here. Deanna's World We Rock. Silver Finder. Okay, excellent. Coin Collector's here. Hey buddy, how are you doing? Oh, I can hear you well. Okay, super. Hope the video quality is pretty good, but it's not really needed, but should all be ready to go. Gonna wait for a few more people to turn up. So we've got 6 currently, 5 likes. Excellent. How are you all doing this weekend? Will Stalker. That's right, sorry. Were you formerly World Stacker? So we've got Brossard's Farm. I don't think I've seen you before. What do you do? Do you have a channel? Let's take a quick look. I'm going to film a temple here in Thailand, like a castle video as well. That sounds great. I think that'll be awesome. I'd definitely be interested in that. The great weather it is today in California. That's great. Well, the weather's not too bad. It's a bit sunny here, very windy though. In Ireland. Right now, perfect. Okay, we got 7 currently. I put all the details in the description of the prizes, how it's going to work, but I'll run through everything shortly once we get a few more numbers in. So we've got we'll have a first, second prize. Third prize is dependent on the amount of people we get watching. So the target's to do 50 watching if we can. Coin Collector says, good thanks. I went to the coin fair yesterday and bought a piece of 8. Oh man, I was looking at those today actually. The piece of 8. Is it one of the original pieces, or was it? Because they also had the ones with the sort of crude looking silver kind of chunks that they stamp in. Is it one of them, or is it one of the actual dollars? Silver Finder says, doing good here in Missouri, except for the flood. Oh dear, so there's a bit of rain. Brokesad's Farm there says, I grow peppers and tomatoes. Wow, okay. And just getting into collecting. Well, thanks very much. I hope you hit the subscribe button as well, and please take a look at the content. There's loads out there. Conflict says it's really crude silver lump. Oh, okay, awesome. Oh man, I presume you're going to do a video of that, unless I've missed it. It's about an ounce of Spanish silver. Okay, cool. Wow, that sounds great. Yeah, because I think there were 29 grams, if I'm not mistaken, the piece of 8. I think if you weigh it, it should give you about 29 grams. So it's just under an ounce. I have a few King George coins. Very nice, very cool. That's Silver Finder. Well, we're up to 8 watching at the minute. Might still be a bit early for some of the American viewers out there. Will Stokes says Limey going. Okay, that's right. We read that one. Coinclink says he's going to be making a video soon on it. Correct, about 29 grams. Just under an ounce, accurate, spot on. Yeah, I was busy looking at obviously some of the questions I'm going to be putting through for the quiz, so I was considering something in that direction, but it was too there was too many examples. There was the earlier ones, there's the later minted ones, the lot. Okay, super. We'll stack it. Sorry, Coin Collector, if you could. I mean, I don't know how long will you be available for the whole stream. World Stacker says it's 9 PM here. Wow. World Stalker says 9 PM there in Thailand. That's cool. Very cool. I have a 1933 piece about the size of a $50. Wow, that sounds fantastic. 33 piece. Sorry, Silver Finder, in relation, you've got a 33 piece about the size of a $half. Is that one of the pieces of 8? Okay, awesome. Well, could you do me a favor, Coin Collector, and just get a pen and paper? Because what I'll need to do is I need one of my mods there to, obviously, whenever someone gets something right, I need to correlate the answers to make sure everything is correct. So if you can just get a pen and paper, that'll be great. So as we go through the questions, well, I'll obviously give you the details in more shortly, but as we go through the questions, I'm going to be putting obviously the moment some of the correct comment comes up on my screen, then that person will be noted, and then whoever achieves the most correct answers will win one of the 2 prizes, and then we'll have second place as well. So David Carlisle's here. How are you today? I may not stay long because good channels are also live right now. Okay, that might explain. That's no problem, but thanks, David. I suppose you've got to try and spread out a bit. But if you want to win something, you got to be here to win it, though, to be honest. We got the coin quiz, 50. We're going to do 50 questions. But I certainly do appreciate you stopping in, David. We got Silver Punzels here as well. Fantastic. How you doing, Silver Punzel? Are you well? Oh, David says, just kidding. You almost had me there. I was like, wow, okay. So, how are you gonna win something? Silver Stealer, awesome. Okay, we're up to 10 watching. That's great. We need to wait for a few more, and then we'll get the proceedings underway. Details are in the description in regards to how this is going to work, but I'm going to go through it now, and then I'll go through it again once we get the final numbers in. So I'm going to be putting out 50 questions. We'll do them one by one. First correct answer that shows up on my screen gets noted, and then we'll be forming a board of correct answers. So for instance, if let's say David Carlisle, he answers, let's say out of the 50 questions he gets 20 right, and that is the most out of the entire 50 questions, then obviously he will win first prize, and then whoever has the second most correct questions will or correct answers will then win the second prize. Woolstug says, I do a geography trivia soon. Okay, wow, okay, that sounds pretty cool. King's Coins is here as well. King's Coins, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, I've got the details of the prizes in the description, so make sure you read that. How everything's going to comply in regards to the giveaway. Well, not really giveaway, but the prize. There's no entry. Obviously, there's no payment required for entry. Just make sure you're subbed, please, and you like the video, and then I'll ask you to put a comment in for those that win. Any prize for last place? I'm ready for it. Well, there's only 2 main prizes, and if we get up to 50 watching, then I'll open up the 1 ounce copper. But that just still depends. But it seemed like there was a good number of people that responded to the initial post I put out, just to let everyone know what was happening. So I hope everyone makes it shortly. We're up to 12, so we're gonna get things going. Once we hit about 20, if we can, or close to it, and we'll start things off. We've got 10 likes so far, so thank you very much for liking the video. That's great. We'll see how this goes as well, because I might do this monthly, depending on the success of it. We'll see how many people join the chat. Montez Family 6 says King's Coinage. Okay. Anyone pick up anything, any constitutional this weekend or this past week? Did anyone pick up any bullion pieces? ASEs, Britannias, Perth Mint? Any Perth Mint coins, Simpson coins, anything like that? Let's see, Will Stokes says, I finished my MS-70 koalas. Wow. Man, that was an impressive video. You're Mint State 70. You only collect 70s then? I meant to say hi. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, King. Okay, gotcha. I understand what you mean now, Montez. Deanna's Will We Rock. I feel like I'm taking a school test. I hope this is a good mix of questions. So what I've done is I've based it on the amounts of where my viewers are based. So obviously I've got a very high percentage in the US, so the US, the questions will tend to be US based, and then with the balance of the UK and Canada. So there'll be a good mix there. I've put everything is predominantly, I'd say 98% of it is numismatic questions. Some of them are, I think, I just wonder if a lot of people are aware of some of these questions, because it'll certainly give you an idea in regards to how this is going to work. But I'll be very impressed. So I'm looking forward to getting this going shortly. So what we're going to do is we'll see if there's any more that are going to join, and otherwise we'll let's have a look and see what we're up to. Okay, well, we're first 10 minutes in. We'll wait a little longer and see if we can get the numbers up. See, hi, Steve is here. I picked up Provident Deals 2019 Incuse Maple Leaf. Oh man, the double Incuse Maple Leaf, definitely one of my favourites. Wolf Duck says, yeah, OLY 70s for those. Oh, only, it might be only. 2007 to 2019, need a new series now to start. Well, I don't know what were you thinking about maybe doing. There you go. King's Coin just ordered the 5-ounce Aztec calendar. I put a you see there's an eye in the corner there. You can click on that, and that's my latest two videos. You guys are welcome to select on that in case you missed the Aztec video. However, it looks like based on the response, a fair amount of you saw it. CoinClick says he loves coin trivia. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good. We're up to 11 at the minute, but 12 minutes in, so we'll wait a few more and then we'll get things started. Because anyone can jump in at a later time as well, but you know, it just depends on how lucky they are. Maybe the Rwandan wildlife for those Korean ones. I'd probably go around Rwandan wildlife, to be honest with you. I don't really follow many of the Korean pieces. I'm sure they're good, but check the coin wall. That's probably your best bet there, Will Stalkers. Check the coin wall and see how the popularity of some of the coins is going. I probably won't be doing a coin wall this week. I will be doing it next week based on the live stream we're doing now. And there's another video I'm going to post later, so I'll probably run that into next week. And likewise with the shoutouts. The shoutouts will resume as per normal next week. Silver Steeler says he loves his. That's awesome. That 5-ounce Aztec calendar round, man, that is just fantastic. Doctor Who's here. Excellent, Doctor Who. How are you doing? Doctor Who, thanks for joining me, and thanks for your responses there for the community out there on my community post. So it's great to see you all here. Some of the Americans they're probably still in bed. I did try to make this as late as possible, but not too late. So we might get more and more people coming in. Silver Heist. Hey Silver Heist, how are you doing? Silver Heist Tower. I hope you're doing well. World Stalker says I'm looking for a Rwandan pig MS70. If anyone has what, yeah, I'm quite a big fan of those the lunar pig, especially the random one. Very nice. He said he's got the rooster and the dog. That's cool. Dave's not here, man. The wind's blowing here quite a lot, so we'll just monitor it. Otherwise, I'll have to close some doors. You're surrounded by birds that like me, all kinds of bird noises. Yeah, we've got obviously the doors open, the windows open, so you know at the back here, where we live here, there's trees and that. So literally, I think I had a bird there just on the porch, and it was chirping away like you couldn't believe. And that was probably about a couple of hours ago. It was quite funny. Did you get my email, Addy Silver Steeler says, did you get my email, Silver Heist? On the Space Regimania, can you scan it with your phone to display video? Yeah, apparently you can. I haven't actually done that, Montez. I haven't tried that out, but apparently you can. So we'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll get things started. So get your tea ready, everybody, or your coffee, whatever you drink, your favourite drink is. Tell Rick to join in. Oh, fantastic, Doctor Who, thank you. David Carlisle says it's 9:16 here. There you go. Nothing like starting the morning off with a quiz. Has anyone claimed their prizes? Yes, everyone has. Luckily for John Smith, he was the last one. I just got notification 2 days ago after I've been trying to get hold of him. He hasn't been on YouTube for the last couple of months. Or he must have just snuck in a comment when we did the giveaway. But his last video was posted a couple of months ago, but I managed to get hold of him. So all the prizes have been claimed. I thought he pretty much had until today to claim. I did make it clear though I would make contact with the winners, just to make sure I can, being fair and getting hold of them. But next time it'll probably be on a different format. So yeah, he said he's got some stuff he's dealing with at the minute, so he'll contact me later. Where is Rick G Profit Coins? Conglexes has it. Yep, okay. I got your multi comments, but not email. You are in the goal. Ah, fantastic. Oh, that's Silver Stealer there. Coin Collector says lucky for him. Silver Stealer, right? I was referring to the sticker trade. Woolstoke says I never join Gauze because if I win, can't send to be in Asia. Won't be in the US for another year now. Well, do you have a particular issue trying to get postage through in Thailand? What about if it's recorded? What do you call it? Registered? Well, I'm going to start things off in 3 minutes. I'm going to put all the questions in writing, so at the moment you see them in the chat, you can obviously put your answers in. It's unlimited, so put your answer in and we'll see where we go. Obviously know the question, I'll just randomly put stuff in. Oh, apparently Woolstoker was saying he's always losing mail. Maya's Coins. Hey Maya, how are you doing? It's good to see you here, thank you. Your dawn, rainy, dark weather is still plaguing us. Is that, are you talking about me, Doctor Who, or is it somebody else? Or is it World Stalker? Wait, is it one guess? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to, because obviously it's, what we'll do is, we'll probably just do one guess to start with. Or not necessarily a guess, but if you know the answer, obviously you want to put down the right answer. So what we'll do is we'll put one in at a time, and if it's not there, then we'll go again. I think that probably makes sense. So we'll everyone will put one answer in per question that I've put in the comments, and then we'll see how it goes. But I think that's more than likely everyone should, I think based on these questions here, somebody should get the answers for these. Obviously, I'm going to be giving a time limit in regards to, I don't want people sitting there looking at their phones trying to get the answers on Google, so I will be respectable in regards to the time, so just be aware of that. We're starting in about 1 minute. World Stalker, I've actually got a black book actually. This is it here. And I was researching last night, I started pretty much last night researching all these questions. Easy way to do it, so I've had to make these questions myself based on fact. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get things going. I've got a phone call. Okay, David. Well, we're just about to start. About 20 seconds. 20 seconds to go. I'm going to type the first question in this along. And if Coin Collector, if he can also just make a note of the correct answers once I give them out, just make a note of the channel name for the correct answers as well, and then we'll make sure that the information is correct at the end of the stream for the amounts of for the winners. Doctor Who says show's over. Speed rounds, no Google. Yeah, basically as well, like majority of this is information, the questions I have. So it's, hey chef, how are you doing? If you would have typed these in, you probably wouldn't pick them up straight away. But I'm going to get things going now. So I'm going to put the first question in the chat. Okay, so I've got the first questions ready. If you guys are all ready to go, let me know in the comment there if everyone's ready. Well, we're up to 14. Boom, straight away. Like, I don't need no stinking Google. Here we go. Doctor Who's very, very confident there. Okay, everyone's ready. So I'm going to put the first question in. I'll let you know, obviously, go when I put this question in. There it is. What silver percentage is sterling silver? First correct answer. Coin collector. Okay, stop. Okay, coin collector, you've got one to your name. You've come up first. Let's make a note of that as well, please. 925 is the correct answer, or 92.5%. I'd obviously let you either or makes sense to me. 925, 92.5. Silver Heist got 92, just out there, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a bit of a warm-up. Noted it down. Okay, super. Multiple choice answers. Not really. There'll only be one answer. And I've got some true or false questions in there as well. So those would be the ones where you can put true or false in. Okay, so I'm typing the next question. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you guys ready for the next one? Silver Husky, how you doing, my friend? We're just down at question number 2. Okay, you know what's happening here? Okay, so the next question's ready. When was the seated Liberty design first seen on a coin? I wonder if this is... Oh, someone's close. So we got 15 in the chat. Okay, stop. Silver Husky. The correct answer is 1836. Nice one, congratulations. Did you know that, Silver Husky, or was that a guess? Total guess. Right. Okay, so you've got one correct so far. So what we're doing is, just to recap, 50 questions. Whoever has the highest answers correct wins the top prize. And then it's the second. Then whoever has the second highest amount will win the second prize. There's only 2 prizes. However, if we get up to 50 watching, we'll have the silver 1 ounce will be up for third prize. Okay, so let's get the next question. Okay, you guys ready? Yeah, I don't think so, Silver Heist. Okay, here we go. It's got to just make sure this question makes sense, just to double check. Okay, there it is. Question number 3. When was the first British gold sovereign introduced on the gold standard? It replaced the outgoing guinea. What year was that? Stop. Okay, so we've got the correct answer is 1817. So that's a notch for coin collector. 1817 was the correct one. Now the gold standard was only introduced in the early 1800s. So just take note of that. But 1817 was the first gold sovereign, and it was George III. Just out of interest. Let's have a look and see. We got South Relic Hunters there, 1491. I like it. Let's see. We still got maintaining 15. So guys, thanks for that. All right. So you making a note there, coin collector? Okay. So question 4. You guys ready? Question 4, Rick, where are you? The Upagal. Hey, how are you doing? Can't stay. Yeah, still got to get out of bed. Yeah, well, oh, that's fantastic. Well, thanks for dropping in. Right, so, okay, so here I'm going to post a question now. If you guys are ready. There we go. Question number 4. Who designed the Liberty Head nickel? Wycott Tussey says Barber. That's correct. Charles Barber is the person there, and a slight misspelling, but I do understand what you mean. So, stop. Okay, so Wycott Tussey got a question right there. So Wycott, you've got one correct answer to your name there. Oh, I have no idea, coin collector. That's why I'm mixing this up. So there's something new, because obviously you got the barber the barber head. The barbers, the coins, but the Liberty Head actually was designed by Charles Barber, which I thought was very interesting, and I thought it might get a few of you out there. So let's move on to the next one. So good question, Limey. Thanks, Silver Dragons. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in, my friend. It's probably still quite early on your side. Montez Family 6 says, nice question. Right, so let's move on to the question number 5. Right, you guys ready? Question number 5. Silver High says Barber names 3 coins after himself. Okay, cool. Doctor Who says nothing like part young barbers with nits. Right, question number 5. Here we go. When was the silver half dime discontinued? The Honourable We Rock says 64. Silver Dragon says 1891. We've got 1889, 1944, 1912, 1945. Well, 2 people came in very close there. Crypto Conservative came in first on my screen. 1873 is the correct answer. 1873. So crypto conservative. You've got one correct answer on your name. 1873. It was mainly because the silver was demonetized by the US government at that stage, and then of course they brought out the nickel in there. Was it 1878 or something like that? I think it was. Right, so we've got South Carolina relic hunters. Gotta love that half dime, I know. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to actually have one of the seated half dimes, 1840, and I tell you what, it's phenomenal. Okay, so as it stands, we've got Coin Collector with 2 questions correct, Silver Husky with 1, Wycott Tossi with 1, Crypto Conservative with 1. First 5 questions out the way, so question number 6 is coming up. Is David heading out? Gotta go. Okay, no problem. Cheers, David. Hopefully catch you when you come back. So we're up to 18, which is great. So, okay, next question. Okay, just getting this typed up. If you guys are ready. Yeah, that's a long one. Wolstoga CC says someone is at your door. Better go see. Hurry, next question. Right, I've got the next question typed up. Right, question number 6. What year was the first Coinage Act of the United States? Silver High says 1896. Silver Husky says 7075. South Carolina Relic Hunters 1544. We've got 1778, 1985, 89, 1964, 1780. Stop. Okay, the correct answer is the correct answer was 1792. It was the first first coinage act of the United States of America to start minting currency. And 1792, I've got crypto conservative again on my screen. 1792, crypto conservative. All right, so that's you with 2 correct answers. Man, that guy is a pro. Mine typo shooting for 1796, still wrong. So close again. Yeah, so close. Right, question number 6. Sorry, question number... Yes. Question number 7, beg your pardon. You guys ready for the next one? Number 7. Maybe your Silver Dragon's reminding me of that. Next question. When was the silver content in British coins reduced from 925 to 500? So Coin Collector says 1945. Silver Heist 1928. 1965, 1988, 1888, 1911, 1964, 1965, 1855. No correct answers yet. Oh, this looks like a tough one for everybody. So we got 1917, 1967, 42, 76, 12, 71. I've got 12, 12, 1968, 1922. Very close. 1930, 1944, 1945. The answer's not there. Keep going. 1939, 689. Coin Collector says 1920. Stop. The correct answer I'm looking for is 1919. It was when it was reduced from 925 to 500 was in 1919, but the first coins were minted in 1920. So someone had 19. $1920 is the correct answer. Beg your pardon. 1920. 1920 is the correct answer. So I'm just going to go back. I do believe 1920 Coin Collector. Looks like Coin Collector again. Just going through that. Just going to double check. We had a close one there. Crypto Conservative said 1921. Very close. Yep, Coin Collector, 1920. Well done, buddy. Couple of very close ones there. Let's have a lucky one. It says, well, I said 1917, but should be a yellow ribbon at least. I'm going to Vegas. 1920 is correct. Well, wait, I said that. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next question. Right, question number 8. This is going to be an interesting one. I hope you guys know this. Okay, here we go. You guys are ready? Hey, Guido's here. Guido Stacking, how you doing? Okay, so the next question, here it comes. What was the Canadian 5 cent often referred to as or otherwise known? So I'm looking for another name for what they used to call the 5 cent. That's the dollar, Silver Dragons. So we got the pence, Monopoly money, Beaver, 5-piece, worthless, Beaver, Toonie. No, Toonie's the dollar. Sorry, Toonie is the $2, beg your pardon. The Looney's the $1. Nickel. There was another name for it that they, it was like a nickname. You'd be very surprised with this. Scrap. Nick. A Weeby. Got George, Nickel. Guido Stacking says a loony. You guys can keep going. Paperweight. Nick, no. It's not there. I have to get the wife out the door for work now, Jaws. Cheers, Silver Stealer. Thanks for sticking in, buddy. World Stalker says Tosser. Tiana's Well We Rock says Vic. Bird, it's not there. Let me know if you guys give up. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to keep going. Round, nope. Do you guys want me to give you a clue? Ah, there we go. Stop. How would you know that, coin collector? Okay, the correct answer was fish scales. That's apparently what they used to call their 5-cent piece. Coin Hansen couple is here. Hey, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Thanks very much for joining. My World Book on Money. Okay, so he answered with fish scales. Nickel. Where did you come up with that though? Because your first answer was nickel. No research is available during this particular question, or these questions, so just make sure we're trying to keep it fair, please. I would have thought Beaver, send me a picture of the coin. I didn't realise the live stream was pre-recorded. Let's say Steve Rice says Google. Thanks for entering. Let's try and be fair, guys, if we can. So Coin Collector says his World Book. Okay, so Coin Collector's got the correct answer there. Fish scales. Okay, so what? Are you saying you did look it up? Coin Collector. So what's Nika? Silver Dragon says Nika. In a book, yes, okay. So I'll strike that one off, eh? But yeah, fish scales is apparently what they used to call it. Just make a note of that, Coin Collector. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Question number 8. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. Question number 9. Right, here it goes. Right, so you guys ready? Pull my finger pulled. Doctor Who, I emailed the picture to you. Good lord. Okay, you guys ready? How far back do your pandas go? Okay, yeah, Guido's got a serious panda collection. So it's pre-recorded. Let me think about it for a while. Okay, I've got the next question ready to go. Okay, question number 9. What British monarch appeared on coinage from 1760 to 1820? Let's see who gets this one. What British monarch appeared on coinage from 1760 to 1820? There you go, guys. There's certainly close one, but Victoria's incorrect. King George V is incorrect, but George III is correct. So that one is being awarded to Coin Collector. So Coin Collector's got that one right. George III is correct. And of course, he was the monarch of the colonies of America as well. So that's the reason why that one is pretty much relevant. Next question. You guys ready for the next one? Some said because he lost to America. He lost too. He went mad. Yeah, that's correct. Well, Stokes says, anyone want some stickers? Just found some. Or just made some, not found some. I'm really here for fun. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks, South Carolina Relic Hunter. Hope you found some stuff recently. Okay, so we're going question number 10. Here it comes. What purity standard were all US dollars from 1794 to 1935? Thanks, Silver Husky. I have entered it. I've put a comment in there already, but thanks very much for that. What purity standard were all US dollars from 1794 to 1935? White Card Tossie just got in there with 90. So Silver Dragon's tied there as well, very close in a second place on my screen. Silver Dragon, so White Card Tossie there. Okay, it's 90%. However, the initial silver dollar was compared to the Spanish silver dollar, or sorry, the Dutch silver dollar, and they had initially pegged it at 89.2% silver content, but it didn't prove very popular when they were minting these coins. So they actually did 90% anyway, even though that the Congress had approved 89.2%. They just went ahead and minted 90. Apparently, it was far easier to mint 90% silver coins, but the official rate was 89.2. Thanks, easier ones. Okay, so the first 10 questions are up. We've got Coin Collector with 4. We've got Silver Husky with 1. We've got Wycott Tosi with 2. Crypto Conservative with 2. One answer's been struck off. So I'm just making a note there. It's making it all adds up to 50. Is that the same with yourself there, Coin Collector? So I've got 4 for yourself, 1 for Silver Husky, Wycott Tosi has 2, and Crypto Conservative has 2. Stephen Heath, how you doing, Stephen? Are you well? Silver Wolverine's here as well. Thanks very much. Yes, the same written down. Okay, perfect. So everything correlates so far. So moving on to question 11. Okay, here it is. Question number 11. True or false? Eisenhower dollar replaced the Morgan dollar in 1921. Looking for the first answer on my screen. Crypto Conservative, bang, straight in there. With false. Like Silver Dragons there with true. Crypto Conservative, you're notching up the answers there. Crypto Conservative. You had a 50-50 chance there, Silver Dragons. If you said false, you would have got it. Bang, straight in. Don't forget, it was the peace dollar that succeeded the Morgan dollar in 1921. Is the sand dollar still there? Didn't even read it. Seriously, I had a 50% chance and still, me neither. I think so. Yeah, 50% chance. Cool. Okay, so that's question 11 out the way. Right, next question is ready to go. Bang. How many Canadian dollars was struck in 1911? Looking for the first correct answer. Silver Heist says 0. Hey Jan, how are you doing? Thanks very much for dropping in. So we got Jan put there 1200. Wycott Tosi says 1 million. CoinClick says 79. Stephen Heath says 2. Silver Hustlin. Hey, Silver Hustlin 13, how are you doing? Afternoon, yeah, it's afternoon on this side. I'm sure it's morning where you are. None of those answers are correct. Crypto Conservative says 300,000. Guido Stacking says 2. Too dang many. Crypto Conservative says 500,000. Silver Dragon says 100. You already put an answer in there. Montez Family 6 says 800,000. We got South Carolina Relic Hunters. This is the Canadian dollar, don't forget. CoinClick says 790. You guys can put another answer in. I don't see it yet. Keep going. It's initially one guess first, and then of course if I don't see it there, then we'll keep going again. Mike Cartosi says was that 20,000? This Hunter says 999 all nines for this George Sink commercial. The stack of stormtroopers here. Okay. Right, guys. It doesn't look like anyone's going to get this answer. 10 seconds. Put in your answers. Silver Huston 13. Bang. Straight in there. The correct answer was 3. Silver Huston 13. Bang. You got it, buddy. You got 1 against your name there. Fantastic. The stack is Stormtrooper. How are you doing? Sorry. Thanks for dropping in there, buddy. Email me link. This may be our shot. Unfortunately, I'm live streaming through YouTube here. Conflict says very rare. Yeah, very rare. I guess it was probably when they were testing they must have been testing the dies. Essentially, but in it was the first year that they'd minted these Canadian dollars, so they only minted 3 of them, so they're probably worth a small fortune, probably if you were to read up a bit more about them. But yeah, 3 was the correct answer. Right, question number 13. Right, next question's ready to hot to trot. Right, here we go. Next question. When did Canada remove silver from their 5-cent coin and use nickel? First correct answer on my screen. We've got 1965, 1941, 1944. Never, says Jan. No, they actually did. Someone came in close. I ain't gonna say who it is though. So we got 39, 41, 45, 43, 69. We got 21, 22, 58. Pretty sure I may have to start a video series on my own profits from silver and how it helped my family. Cool. 1945, 1911. 1966, 1942, 1969. Stop. Penny Hunter. It's got the correct date. 1922 is correct. 1922 is the correct date. There was a couple of close ones there. We got Guido Stacking, 1921. However, he obviously replied I would have taken his first answer, which was 1921. It was 1922 was the date. So Penny Hunter, your name is going in the book. Right, so you got one against your name there. Congratulations. Nice one. Right. Okay, so the next question's ready to go. Penny Hunter says, thank you. All Stalker, that's what I say when I don't answer. I like to watch it. We're at 16 likes. We got 18 people, so there's 2 people there that haven't liked the video. If you can just make sure that you like the video there, please. Okay, so next question. Here we go. What year did New Zealand introduce their first coinage? If you follow Crispy Kiwi's adventures, you definitely pick that up. Otherwise, if you know it anyway, it certainly would be interesting. What year did New Zealand first introduce their own coinage? It'd be much later than that, Jan. Not 1755, too old. Silver Dragon says 1922. He's the closest. Montez Family says 1967. Clearly aimed your subs from New Zealand. Well, there was only there's only a couple of questions. It's the only question so far from New Zealand. What are you talking about? 19. Let's see. We got 1913, 1920. Much later than that. Wycott. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a guess. Oh, sorry, I'm going to give you guys a clue. I'm just going to double check this, make sure. Okay, so the clue. The clue is it was in the 1930s. Stop. Guido Stacking. It was 1933. It was 1933. That was when they introduced their first coinage. Guido Stacking. You've got one against your name there. Fantastic. Congratulations there. Yeah, it was 1933 is when they first introduced their own coinage. Congrats there, Guido. That's Silver Dragons. I said that 10 minutes ago. World Stalker. What? I don't see 1933 prior to that. You must just be talking about conversation. Yeah, 1933. Guido Stackin is a cheat and a thug. He sends pasta to people laced with anthrax. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? There, the Stackin stormtrooper. Right. Next question. What year? Oh, better not give that away yet. Right, ready for the next one? This is great. I used to think I was an idiot. No, I know. Hi, Steve. How you doing there, Steve? The next question. What year did the Morgan dollar replace the seated Liberty? First answer. Bang. Straight out the gate. Silver heist. Silver heist has got it. 1878. Silver heist. You're on the board there. One correct answer. Boom. A couple of close ones though. Look at that. We got 1879 there by Guido Stackin. We had Stackin Stormtrooper 1888. 1879. 1878. Very close there. Damn it, I was so close. Nice. Right. Yeah, he definitely heisted that one. Right, I hope you guys from this particular one, you're going to have to act very quickly. The Stackin Stormtrooper says, Silver, here's a really important question to ponder. Do you think dwarves are really normal size, but all of us are just... Yeah, that is an interesting question to ponder, but I'd say we're the normal sizes because there are more taller people in the world. No, Doctor Who now. It's clean there, brother. Right, next question's ready. Here we go. How many pre-decimal pennies to a pound? You got to act quick. Someone's going to get it. Jan says 8. Someone's going to get this really quickly. How many pennies in a pound? Coin collector. The old pre-decimal coinage was 240 pennies to a pound in English pounds. So if you're familiar with that sort of thing, there we go. Penny Hunter got it. Well, he should be because he's a penny hunter. Big Armory said 240. So congrats there. Hey, Big Armory, how are you doing? Thanks for coming, buddy. It's awesome. Oh, it's a 240. So that's coin collector, but bagged another one. Told you guys had to act quickly with that one. Right, so where are we up? We're up to 15, 16. Next question. Next question's ready to go. Let's have a count. It says 12 pennies in a shilling, 20 shillings into a pound. There we go. You got it bang on. How many pennies in 1 million Vietnam doing? Yeah, thank you. I got to eat breakfast. Cheers, Penny Hunter. Next question. What carat was pre-1933 gold? Pre-1933 American gold was what carat? Silver Dragons, bang, straight in there. Done. 22 carats, correct. Oh, silver dragons on the board. Just getting the next question ready there. Right, next question. Here we go. Let's have a look there. Thanks, Flo. Finally, you were straight in there, Silver Dragons. Bang, straight in. It was spot on. Doctor Who. Sure. Here, 8 northeast, miserable weather again. Wow, I just realised I don't know. I don't know nothing. Well, let's see what it's all about. Learning. That's all we're doing is we're learning here. Okay, Stacking AG 47. It's how you doing there, Stacking AG? Thanks very much for dropping in. Will Stokes says join the club, Carolina. Barbara, how you doing, Barbara? Next question. Here it is. The gold guinea of George III is also referred to by its design. Beg your pardon. By its design being similar to a. What's that missing word? Bang! Silver Dragons. Silver Dragons has got it. Spade is correct. The Spade Guinea, George III. That's Silver Dragons. Another question. Everyone knows the Spade Guinea, or at least should do. That's what we got. Wycott Toast, he says Spade. Will Stoke, I think, just messed around. He says Platypus. South Carolina, Relic says Apple. Silver Dragons got it. Well done. The Silver Guinea. I told y'all. Yes, I remember now. Spade Guineas. Yeah, that's it. They're really expensive, and apparently the weight or the weight of them is it's actually higher than a sovereign, so it's as close to a quarter ounce of gold. What's the with the guineas? But the design had a spade-shaped shield on it, so they called it the Spade Guinea. Next question. Just let me check something up here. Right. Here's an interesting one. Next question. What fineness were Canadian silver dollar coins in 1964? Oh, Silver Dragons. Bang. Again. He's on a roll. That's 3 in a row. You got your hat trick, bud. And he's catched everyone sleeping. The German, apparently German silver percentage was 800 or 80%. That was the German standard for silver. So Silver Dragon's coming back. He's got 3 correct answers there, and he's coming up. Silver Dragons, wow, he's got things ready to rock and roll. Relic Hunter says 30. Guido, you're heading out. Thanks very much for dropping in. South Carolina Relic Hunter says 20. WTF Dragons, the gold questions. Coffee's kicked in. I think he has better Wi-Fi than the rest of us. I don't know. I think he knew that definitely by how quick he actually got that. So no suspicion there. Right, question 20. I did a video on one of these coins some time ago. So good luck, whoever. This is going to be one of those quick answers because some of the English guys might probably get this straight away. So just think of that. How many ounces of copper were in the George III 2 pence cartwheel? It was called a cartwheel because it was a certain thickness. Jan, bang, you got it. It's 2 ounces. Coin collector, disappointing. It's 2 ounces. 2 ounces of copper. Silver Dragon says 6. Wow, that'd be some big piece. It was also legal tender, so people had to carry a weight of 2 ounces of copper, as it was 2 pence. The value shown on the coin had to correlate to the metal inside. So they experimented in 1797, making these 2 pence cartwheels. So they're a very thick and heavy piece. They didn't prove very popular. A lot of people dropped them. They were very heavy. So a lot of them suffer from edge knocking because they're constantly dropped. But there you go. Jan's got it. That's your first one on the board there, Jan. Congratulations. Diana's World We Rock. She's back. All right, just to give you an update on the scores. So what we have here, we've got Coin Collector with 5, Silver Husky with 1, Wycott Tossy with 2, we got Crypto Conservative with 3, Silver Hustlin 13 with 1, Penny Hunter with 1, Guido Stackham with 1, Silver Heist with 1, Silver Dragons with 3, so he's tied with second place so far, and Jan Late with 1. Well, I can't always get it correct, full stacker. Yeah, I honestly thought you were going to get that one, Coin Collector. I thought if anyone out there is going to get this one, and that's why I said you got to act quick. And I mean, if you know it, you know it. But yeah, it was 2 ounces. This is an interesting one. What? Next question. Here you go. What is the rarest and most valuable U.S. coin in U.S. history? What is considered the rarest and most valuable U.S. coin in U.S. history? Will Stalker says Trump, 1 ounce. The 1943 copper. Wycott Tosi has it. It's the flowing here, US dollar. It was in 1794. He says hair flowing, which it's pretty much what it is. It's the hair flowing. I just realised something there. There was hair flowing other examples, so it doesn't necessarily mean you've just put hair flowing, not the particular coin. So it's the flowing US dollar, as opposed to just hair flowing. Let me just check that. So just hold on with me there. If it's just the one coin, I'll let you have it. It looks that way. Yep, it looks like it's only the dollar, so I'll let you have that one. There's only one flowing here. However, obviously, if there was multiple designs, unfortunately, I wouldn't let you have that. But there is only one, so the flowing hair, or hair flowing, obviously depending on what country you're from. Yep, that's it. It's the flowing hair. Yeah, it was the $1 US. So let's have a look. So you're tied for second currently. Good job. Right, next question. Hope you guys are getting on okay there. Obviously, I was just checking something up there, so make sure everyone is 100% currently at the minute. See, Doctor Who's asking a question there for Stormtrooper. That's awesome. 1943 copper penny. We got 1944 silver pennies. That's some of the answers. Right. Right, getting the next question ready. Right, this will be an interesting one. Get ready. Bang. What year was the large cent first minted? This is obviously in relation to the US. The US large cent. What year? When was it first minted? Well, the Coinage Act only came in 1792, remember? So obviously it can't be 790. So we got 1799, 1795, 1864, 1856. Stop. World Stalker has it. 1793. That is the correct answer when the US large 1 cent was first minted in 1793. So that is World Stalker. You're on the board. On the board with 1. Fantastic. Right, next question. You guys ready for the next one? Seriously, why is it called Stella? That's related to a coin or something, isn't it? I think one of the $4 coins, if I'm not mistaken. I think they also called it a Stella. That was totally wasn't the. That totally wasn't a guess or anything. First point. Right, okay, next questions. Here we go. We're ready to go. Who was the President of the United States in 1792? Who was the President of America in 1792? Silver Dragons, Washington. That's correct. There was an election in 1792 actually, and this was his second term. So he was going into that election being the president already, and of course won that election again, and then he was president again. So George Washington is correct. Interesting answers there, though. We got Jefferson. White Cart Toki says Jefferson. South Carolina Relic has got George Washington. John Adams, coin collector. He was one of the founding fathers, I think. Jefferson again there by Jan. Woolstock says Jeff. Donald in New Mexico. Who? It had 4 stars on the obverse. South Carolina is it, but I had to type George. Okay, well, there you go. You definitely got that one. So let's have a look. Silver Dragons is now in second place. And closing on first place. And I was homeschooled. Awesome, buddy. Next question. Next question here, it's coming up now. What year was the Barber Quarter first issued? What year? Everyone type slower. 1912, 1924, 1878. We got 1925, 1912, 1891. 1832 and 1892 is the correct answer. Donald, you got it. What year was the Barber Quarter first introduced? 1892. On the board there, Donald. Awesome. So you got one correct there. I'll put all the details in the description of just exactly how this is going to work. So we're running through 50 questions. Whoever gets the highest of correct answers wins the first prize. And then we'll do a second prize, obviously, depending on who comes second. So whoever comes second in that will get the second prize. First prize is a 64 Kennedy with an NIFC, a random one. So it'll be a 2006 or a 2003. And then there's a second prize is a 40% Kennedy $half with an NIFC. If we get to 50 watching, though, I'll open up the 1 ounce copper. Currently, it doesn't look like we're going to get there. We're currently at 18, but I suppose anything's possible. I have an 1893 SAU50 in my collection. Well, let's see. Well, that was close. That'd be great to get that first issue. Imagine that. I remember that video as well. It was such a good video. Andre G's here as well. Hey, Andre, how are you doing? First person with the right answer wins a BU Silver John Wick Continental round. I like the sound of that. Right, moving on. We'll get an update just now. This will be an interesting one. Sorry, the donkey's in the background there. That's correct, Will Stalker. Yeah, there's donkeys here. Well, I can't really do anything about that. S&P's here. How you doing? It's good to see you. Jan, Doctor Who, the model of the name is Stella. South Carolina Relic is his donkey show. Sounds like you have a politician in your backyard. Okay, so I need to crack on with this. Who designed? All right, next question's ready to go. Who designed the reverse of the American Silver Eagle in 1986? I need his full name, please. Or even his surname. Oh, look at that. Straight out the gate there. Waikatosu with McKenty. McKenty is correct. Silver Dragons, man. I thought you were going to get that. You, with the amount of ASCs you love to collect. I think you'd be straight in there. John McKenty. So, Waikatosu, you're creeping up there. You're tied in second place currently. We'll go through the scores in a minute. Right, so that was awesome. Straight out the gate there. Marika, we got John McKenty there. John put the full name down. John, you should have been here earlier. I'm sure you probably would have nailed all these questions so far. McKenty, hey Billy, how are you doing? You well? We'll stack a great minds think alike. Blended whiskey. Hey Blended whiskey, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming. Next question. This will be a true or false answer. I wonder how many people are getting their true and false questions already done. They're not even going to wait for the question. There we go. That's the question. True or false? The Canadian maple leaf is 3 nines fine silver. South Carolina relic hunters. That is correct. That is false. That's correct. They were 4 nines fine silver. Well, I'm looking for 4 nines fine. Oh, well, I suppose they put that stamp on there, so it must be 4 nines fine. So, South Carolina relic hunters, you're on the board. And at the end of the day, when we finished up with all these questions, you'll, be able to go back and wonder, and you'll be able to think like, geez, I know that that Canadian maple leaf's a 4 9 fine silver, or did you know that King George III was a reigning monarch from 1760? Just think of those random questions you might find yourself on. Who wants to be a millionaire or something like that? To be they'll ask you that one question, you go, geez, that was on Silver Limey's show. Yeah, that's right. I know that answer. But yeah, that would be pretty cool if something like that did happen. Yeah, so you're on the board there. South Carolina relic hunter. Question number... Oh, the next question. You might need to answer very quickly on this one, so someone may know it straight away. Right. Here goes. What is the weight in grams for a 1 ounce bullion coin? Oh, Andre G, you got it. Bang on. 31.1. Very close there, though. Coin collector there, 31.2. Silver Dragons are 31, but it's 31.1 grams. That puts Andre G on the board. Andre G. Andre G, you're on the board there, buddy. Congratulations. Couple of close ones there. 31.2 though. And Silver Dragons there with 31. We've got Woolstalker there with 30. We've got Stacking AG with 31.2. 31, 31.1. So fair play, good answers. Limey, ask the question and I'll donate the prize. Limey, ask the question and I'll donate the prize. What question is that? Did I miss something? Doctor Who? Copper is less. I round down to look cool. 28, I think. Okay, yeah. Well, sadly, I needed the exact amount because 1 troy ounce is equal to 31.1 grams. Let's get the next question. Getting the question ready. There it is. What year did the first Queen Victoria coins appear? Let's have a look. Answers are 1836, 1878, 1780, 1830. Okay, I don't see it yet. Got to be close. I'm going to just check all the answers again here. So we got 1836, 1878. The screen keeps popping up here. Okay, there we go. Someone has it there. Stop. The correct date I'm looking for is 1837. Just going to run through. So I see Silver Dragons has it. Check and see if anyone picked it up beforehand. Okay, so we got 1836, 1878, 1567, 1780, 1802, 1700, 1492. 1830, 1839, 1877, 1837. Oh, there you go. Haha Juju has it. That's the first one on my screen. Just before Silver Dragon. You just got beat there, buddy. So that is Haha Juju. You're on the board. Congratulations. 1837 was the correct answer. Let's have a look and see who else got it. Silver Dragons. Todd Miller. Yep, that's it. Still we have. Sorry, just checking the chat here. No way. 2 kids in the back. Okay, cool. Let's get an update. Who was the first coin? Okay, this is an interesting one. We'll be looking for two things in this particular question. Here it is. So it says, what year featured for the first time Britannia on the coin, and which coin? So I'm looking for a date, and I'm looking for the coin itself. What year featured for the first time Britannia? Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about ancient coinage, Rome, so no one put any things higher, but it was on Roman coinage. I'm talking about British coinage. Thanks very much, Stacking Stormtrooper. Cheers, buddy. It's good to see you. Have a great evening, afternoon where you are. What year featured for the first time Britannia on the coin, and which coin? So I'm looking for a date and the coin in question. Coin collector, it says halfpenny and in 1718. That's not the answer. We've got 1879, $half, in relation to British coinage. 2 pence, 1797. Nope. Be much older than that. Oh, just giving you a clue. Much older. Billy says 1797. Silver Dragon says halfpenny, 1719. 1797. 1642. 1642, 1 pence. Nope. 1678 trade. Nope. This is going to be a tough one. This is not going to be easy. It's in the 16s. In the 16s. Let's see, we got 1697, halfpenny. Older than that. Okay, yeah, sorry, Billy, you must have just missed that comment there that I made there. Mike Artosi says 1666. Fire of London. Nope. 1651, 1668, 1672. Someone is very close there. $16.35. I'm going to give you another 5 seconds. I'm going to type the answer in. That's the answer. 1672 farthing was the first time that Britannia appeared on British coinage. So 1672. Andre G, you were very close, my friend. You said halfpenny. Farthing is where it was the correct piece. You had the correct year, but the piece that featured Britannia for the first time was the farthing in 1672. So almost there. So 1672 and the farthing. Great stream, Lamy. I wish I could stay. Have a great day. And thank you very much, Barbara. Thank you very much for joining us here. We're up to 17. That's it, Robin Hood. I think it was, that would be much later than that. Billy, 1672 farthing. Yep, that's it. Let's have a look at Dragon CC. Don't know. Barbara. That's Charles II, right? That is correct. Charles II. Damn foreign coins. We'll just make a note of that. Right. Okay, so the next question. Right, here we go. The next question, here it comes. Right, true or false? A silver crown is equal to 2 shillings and 6pence. The first answer, Billy. We've already moved on from the farthing. Will Stacker says true. True. Andre G's got it. That's false. A crown is equal to 5 shillings, not 2 shillings and 6pence. So that's Andre G with another one there. Coin Collector, can you just confer with me Andre G as 2? Two correct answers. Yeah, that's correct. I'm just going to run through the. We're up to question number 30, so we're going to run through here. So Coin Collector's currently in first place with 5. We've got Silver Husky with 1. White Card Tosi with 4. Crypto Conservative with 3. Silver Hustlin 13 with 1. Penny Hunter with 1. Guido Stackham with 1. Silver Heist with 1. Silver Dragons with 4. Jan Late with 1. World Stalker with 1. Donald from New Mexico with 1. South Carolina Relic Hunter with 1. Andre G with 2. And Haha Juju with 1. Is that correct there, Coin Collector? This is like the finals. Cool. Okay, and then there's obviously 2 questions that one was removed. Obviously from yourself, and then one was incorrect. So there's two questions. So 28 questions have gone in, or 30 questions have been asked. 2 have been striked out. Cool. Okay, so then we're moving on to question number 31. Right, question number 31. Getting the next question ready for you. Okay, so you guys ready? Who's that now? Doctor Who. Cheers, buddy. Thanks very much for sticking around. Always good to see you. Right, we've got 16 watching, 26 likes. Wow, that's great. Okay, so next question. What year did Britain decimalize from pence, shillings and pounds to 100 pence to £1? What year? What year? Coin Collector, bang, straight away. 1971 is correct. Very close though. We got Andre G with 72. Silver Stalker saying 1735. Coin Searcher 1970. Interesting because sometimes you get answers like 1968, which was essentially when they'd come up with, when they started looking at introducing decimalization, but it only came out in 1971. So that's Coin Collector. I've got you down for 6 correct answers so far. I was close. 1970, very close there, Silver Dragons. Right. Next question's ready to go. Cheers, Billy. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. You maybe if you drop in later, there's another 20 odd questions to go, 19 questions to go here, so we'll see how it goes. So next question. What face is a pre-33 gold eagle? Coin Searcher says 20. Liberty? That's correct. So we've got 10 is correct. When I refer to face, I'm talking about face value, not the actual design. Otherwise, I would say design. What was the design on the on the gold eagle. So when I say face, it's face value. So first one with 10. Andre, on your answer there, I've got something that looks like 1 and B or something. It doesn't appear to be a 10. Coin Searcher says 20. That's the double eagle. The double eagle is $20. Donald said $20 as well. That is for the double eagle. Just the single eagle or just the eagle, $10. Andre, if you can just take a look at that. Silver Dragons is out. Cheers, Silver Dragons. Sorry, man. Well, you're still in it. So if you want to drop back, you're still very close. Thanks for spending some time. Really appreciate it. It's a hard S. It's a hard S. Okay. I was looking for 10 there, so I'm going to have to skip you there. So haha Juju's got it. Haha Juju has got it there. That's another one for his name. So he's on the board with 2. Here's an interesting one in next question. We're ready to rock and roll here. Just found a 1954 Merc dime. Wow, that's great. Damn trick questions, Donald. Yeah, I didn't got. I could have made it really easy and just said, what's the nickel Jefferson? Who's on the Jefferson nickel? Or who's on the nickel? Who's on the dollar? So I did try to mix it up a bit. Next question, anyway. Next question. What in 1834? What was the gold to silver ratio? In 1834, what was the gold to silver ratio? Andre, it was in that particular year. It had just been readjusted. Conclick says 20 to 1. 1 to 20, 10 to 24. 1 ounce of gold was the equivalent to 20.64. Okay, that was much later on. That was only in the 1900s. It was reevaluated to 20 to 1. 1 and 16. There we go. Donald, you got it. 1 to 16 is correct. So Donald from New Mexico. 1 to 16 is the answer. It was that particular year. They just changed it from 1 to 15 to 1 to 16. They've just done a reevaluation. Donald just got ahead of you there, Andre. You were very close, though. Donald from New Mexico. Let's see the 2 questions. Well done there, Donald. For those that got the 1 and 16, we got Andre G. Donald from New Mexico, of course. A couple of close ones there. Haha Juju, 15 to 1. We've got 30 to 1 there, Diana. Yeah, it was much later on when they started adjusting it. But in the mid to late 1800s, it was 15, and then it was changed to 16 to 1. And then turn of the century, it was 20 to 1. Close one there. Nice one, guys. Right. Now this is going to be an interesting one. Hope you guys are ready for this. Are you guys still there? 30 seconds, we're still okay. I don't see anything yet. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, well, next question. What purity was Britannia silver? What purity was Britannia silver? Coin Collector's got it. 958 is the correct answer. Now, initially, when the first Britannias were minted in 1997, they were minted in Britannia silver. Who the F knows that? Well, I tell you what, if you collect earlier, you've got Woolstock at like your koalas. If you were collecting Britannias, you'd know that it didn't say 999 on the first Britannias, and it was only changed in 2012. It was changed from Britannia silver, and even if you go back when Parliament passed the silver, obviously to be increased from sterling, which was the older one, to Britannia silver in 958. Britannia antique silver Icelands are worth more than they are. They are rare. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Funny enough, I've seen some Britannia silver spoons actually, and they've got the Britannia stamped in on the spoon, and that shows that it's Britannia silver. But that, right? So, coin collector. Yep, coin collector. You got that one. Coin collector's flying here with 7. Right, next question. Right, let's do it. Next question. What was the highest circulating gold coin in the UK at the reign of Victoria? Five sovereign. Essentially wasn't called a 5 sovereign. It was called something else. You're on the right track. You know, World Stalker there says Victoria coin, 10 ounce. Deanna's World 50. White Card Toasty says 5 guineas. There we go. Coin Collector says 5 sovereign equals £5. £5 was the answer I was looking for. They always referred to it as the £5 coin, and to my knowledge, it was never called 5 sovereigns. Okay, so I'm always the first to answer with the wrong answer. Right, so that's Coin Collector there with another. There's still plenty more to go, so don't be too concerned yet. Right, next question. Technically, one sovereign is worth £1 sterling, so £5 coin. Yeah, technically, but they didn't really use that phrase. That sovereign was always the £1, and they always used the slang for, you know, the £2 was a double sovereign. But I've never heard of them referring to a £5 as 5 sovereigns. But yeah, for me, it was either 100 shillings or it was £5. But thanks anyway, Coin Collector. Technically, you are probably correct. Right, next question. True or false? The dime is equal to 10 cents in the US. Okay, so we've got stop. Fair enough, says Coin Collector. Yeah, I've never heard of them say 5 sovereigns, because 5 sovereigns could be 5 single sovereigns, as opposed to £5 was always a £5. Anyway, so the correct answer is true. It obviously is equal. A dime equals 10 cents. So I've got Wildcard Toasty says T. Yeah, I've got to have true or false. That's hence why I put it in there. I mean, T. I certainly understand that, but I've got to have the word true. That's Andre G. I see everyone's put T there. Uh, the first person to get put the full word in is true is Andre G. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I let him have it? T for true. No new rules. T should be good enough, says haha. Give it to him. We know what he said. Jan says nope. If we use F or T, my bad. If that's up to you, Limey. I mean, I certainly know what he meant by T, and I presume a lot of people do. But true or false? I'm giving it. I'll need the full spelling true. So unfortunately, I can't accept T. But I certainly understand you there, white card. So you're still okay on the scoreboard anyway. But next time, full ones, please. That's what everyone's been commenting before. So we're going to go in for the true is required. True is the word. Okay, so that's Andre G. Andre says give it to him. Up to you. There were answers in here before with much worse spelling. Well, there's a difference there. Spelling is it's one letter. True is the word. The stacking kid says true. Get out of here, dragons. We had a chance left. This is rigged, says Donald. Bye, everyone. Cheers, Andre. Thanks very much. Okay, so Coin Collector, what do you think? I'll just confer with my mod. Hey, Kevin, are you well? What do you think, Coin Collector? Give it to Andre G because he's written it down already. Okay, cool. Right, so Andre G, it goes to Andre G. Right, so we'll make a note there. Andre's on with 3. Right, so we've got 30 more questions to go. I hope you're doing well there, Kevin. Coin Collector, well, okay, it's jury's out. Yeah, full word, yeah. I suppose I did put it down as well. So let's move on. Right. What? Next question. Here we go. You guys are ready? I have a troublemaker. No, not at all. Right, next one. What British monarch featured on the first Canadian cent? I want to hear the donkey again. Yeah, well, you never know. They might just... Coin Searcher's got it straight away. Queen Victoria. Victoria will do. George, we got George the 6th. So, Victoria is correct. Right, so that is... I believe that's your first time on the list as well now. Yep, Coin Searcher. Congratulations, you're on the board. On the board with 1. Super. Straight out the gate, though. Donald says Queen Maple Leaf. Silverfinder says bye everyone. I'm done when it comes to this stuff. No, it's all about learning, Silverfinder. But if you've got time, drop in again. We've still got a few more questions to go through here, so got about 13 to go. So still a few more left, and it's still. I'll give an update once we reach Once we reach 40 questions, I'll put it out there. Don't stop me, finder. Common sense and nonsense. Not enough coffee in my system for me to type fast enough to answer. How you doing, common sense and nonsense? You well? Yeah, we get the next question ready. Question 38. Right, here we go, getting ready. Hope you guys are ready for this. Did someone say Rick was here? Doesn't look like it. Right, so next question. True or false? The full word true or false? The US 3 cent in 1851 was nickel. Was it true or was it false? Silver Finder says true. Will Stalker says true, 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 false. Coin Searcher again, the correct answer is false. It was actually silver. Right, so that is Coin Searcher again, down with the other. Yep, he's the first one to get false on my screen. A couple of notable ones. Haha Juju just after him with false. Kevin Rose with false. Coin Collector with false. Mike Artosi with false, and then it was false pretty much all the way there. So congratulations to those that answered false. It is false, and it's Coin Searcher who gets the mark. Next question. Getting that ready. So this is I partially answered this one for you if you'd taken some notes in regards to a previous question. So if it does, it might ring some bells and you go, oh yeah, that's right, I remember what he said now. So good luck for this question. What year was Britannia silver replaced to 3 nines fine silver in the Britannia bullion coin? What year? Looking for the first one to give me the correct year. Stop. Aha, Juju's got the correct answer. It was 2012. 2012 was the year that they replaced Britannia silver with 3 nines fine silver. That who was that? That was Haha Juju. Well, you're climbing up the ranks there. Okay, so right, question number 40. So congratulations on that one, plus the last question. You got some special Juju. What was the first year they stopped spotting up like a mother? What, the Britannias? And every time I contact fast lol, mods must be disqualified. Coin collectors what? Will Stalker CoinSense 2023. CoinSense 2023. Okay, next question. Okay, this next particular question, it's related to some mint marks that are on something. So here we go. What do the H and KN mint marks mean on some UK coins? Now I'm referring to what do they refer to? What do the H and KN mint marks mean on some UK coins? I need to know both. So coin searches put Heaton. We've got, there were two separate companies. So I need to know them both. So obviously Heaton is what? Well, Heaton. That's correct. So coin searcher again with the correct one there. He says Heaton Kings Norton. Yeah, coin collector, you got that one wrong. Unfortunately, it was Heaton, not Horton, and Kings Norton. Okay, so you were partially correct there, but the correct answer was Heaton Kings Norton. Heaton and Kings Norton. I'm moving up. Coin searcher here. Coin searcher's bagged another one. How many coin collector? Just a quick one. How many questions does coin searcher have correct on your side? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Right, this is the update in regards to the current standing. So we've got coin collector with 8, Silver Husky with 1, White Card Toasty with 4, Crypto Conservative with 3, Silver Hustlin 13 with 1, Penny Hunter with 1, Guido Stacking with 1, Silver Heist with 1, Silver Dragons with 4. So he's tied in second place. Yan Lace with 1, World Stacker with 1, Donald from New Mexico with 2, South Carolina Relic Hunter with 1, Andre G with 3, Haha Juju with 3, and Coin Searcher with 3. Does that sound correct to you, Coin Collector? Correct. Okay, perfect. Right, so 10 more questions left. So I'm going to take a little. I'm going to get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Oh, nice. That's one heck of a sip. Right, the last 10 questions. Right, next question. Right, next question. Are you guys ready? Still 400 for me. Yeah, you're getting close there, coin collector. Right, if we're ready for the next question, here it comes. True or false? The Bombay Mint in India produced British sovereigns. Will Stalker, correct. Absolutely. First one in with true. That is correct. True is the correct answer. Right, so Will Stalker is correct there. And I think you're on the board finally. No, you're not. This is your second one. Will Stalker. That's correct. It is true. It was in 1918 that they minted the first British sovereigns there. They only minted them for 1 year. And they were noted with an I mint mark just below the rider, the horse rider. No, Will Stalker. True is correct. That is amazing. I finally won a 50-50 question. I see you. Well, you were pretty close, but I mean you got it straight off the bat. So fair play. Next question. I mentioned this in an earlier question. Let's see if those will get it right. Hey Bradley, how are you doing? Are you guys ready for the next question there? Here it comes. What was the composition of the 1795 to 1804 half-dollar Drake bust? Composition, so I'm looking for the exact percentage. Now, I mentioned it in the previous question. I said something about the composition. Official composition. Silver Dragons, bang on. That's it. Silver Dragons is correct. 89.2%. It's not 90%. 90% was the unofficial rate. The official rate was 89.2, and that's Silver Dragon, straight in there. So Silver Dragons, you're in with 5 at the minute. That puts you in second place. Silver Dragons got that one, 89.2. Doctor Who put true, I presume. It was a joke. Coin says 92.5. Let's have a look. Coin Surger said 89.2. That is correct. And the balance of copper. How many people knew that one, I wonder? Congrats of Dragons, you are now second. Dragon wins because of all the bang energy. Good one, Dragons. Okay, Dragons, go back to work. Yeah, he said he was leaving, but he's dropping back in now, so maybe he's more focused, or he's freed up some time now. This is a very interesting one now. So Right, next question. Here we go. Which coin showed the stars and rays, but was removed due to it being similar to the stars and bars of the Confederacy in 1867? Coin searcher. Oh yeah, coin searcher's got it. Wow, straight out the gate. Look at that. He's ready for that. Shield nickel is correct. It was changed the same year, and they removed the rays that looked like bars, and then it was just the stars on nickel. Well done. That's fantastic. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to get that. Coin searcher is climbing the ranks. Coin searcher. Yeah, coin searcher just got ahead of the stacking kid. Donald in New Mexico said 1853. Coin collect put 3 cents, peace dollar, shield nickel, walking liberty. That was a great answer, man. Coin searcher. I wasn't sure who was going to get that, but I'm very impressed. Right, here's the next question. Next question. The Canadian dollar is also known as a... I'm looking for the... well, there we go. I'm looking for the other name also associated with it, and coin search is straight out the gate again. Loonie is correct. That's the answer, Loonie. And that's coin searcher again. Bang! Straight in there. Coin searcher. Wow, that puts you on 5, man. Okay, so you're now tied with Silver Dragons. Coin searcher. Well done. Let's have a look at some mentions there. Let's have a Coinsense and Nonsense said Loonie. Jan Late said Loonie. Silver Dragon said Loonie. The Stacking Kid said Loonie. Deanna's World We Rock said Loonie. Juju said Loonie. The Stacking Kid with Loonie. Coin Collector was fake. Then Maple. And even I said Loonie there as well. Donald from New Mexico said Loonie. Toonie was the $2. Haha, Juju. The whole thing is Loonie. Oh. Right, so we're moving on. We've only got a few more questions left. Question number 45. Beg your pardon. Right. Next question. Are you guys ready? Next question. Who designed the effigy of Queen Elizabeth on the Canadian maple leaf in 2003? Well, Will Stalker, you would have got it if that was the right answer, but it wasn't Trump. Who designed the effigy? Who cares? Well, someone has to care because it's going to be a point. Arnold Machin, that's incorrect. That was the first effigy of the coins, the Canadian coins. So the young head, or the young head was designed by Machin. Who designed it? Jody Clark? Nope, not Jody Clark. Jody Clark did the British one. Coin Collector says George Washington. Cecilia Godkin? Nope. Hillary? Are we talking about Hillary? Hillary Clinton? John M. This is getting ridiculous now. Thomas Jefferson. Right. Correct answer was. Oh. Susanna Blunt was the correct answer. And Coin Searcher got that one. John McCanty. It wasn't John McCanty. It was Susanna Blunt, 2003. Susanna Blunt. So that's Coin Searcher with another one. He's catching up to you there, Coin Collector. So that's Coin Searcher. Just got that one in, bud. Next question. Right, so this is related to another question. It was unrelated to. It was related to a question earlier on, but it wasn't related to the answer. So here it is. The next question. What the Britannia silver bullion coin was released in what year? Hey, Metal Bum, how are you doing? Close. Someone's close. Hey, Metal Bum, how you doing? You well? Stop. 1997 is the answer I'm looking for. And I believe the Stacking Kid has it. Just going to run through these. 1997. Yep, 1997. That is the Stacking Kid. You're on the board. Well done, the Stacking Kid. You're on the board with one. Awesome. Let's have a look. Anyone get other one else? So Coin Searcher got 1997. That was it. Interesting dates there. We got 1999, 1696, definitely not. 1402, definitely not. 1697, nope. Deanna's While We Rock said 2006. Coin Sense and Nonsense said 1980. The Stacking Kid 2000, 1981. Can you tell? She was smoking a blunt. Doctor, I've been swamped, but now I'm getting back into the mix. Cool. Right, so we're moving on to the last few remaining questions. Right. Next question. True or false? The Dutch gulden or taler was the basis of the American silver dollar. They were often referred to as lion dollars. The correct answer is true. Jan got that one. Well done, Jan. Jan delates. True is the correct answer. The line dollars circulated freely in the American colonies because there was a lack of British coinage at that time. So they pretty much used Spanish reals, pieces of eight. Lion dollars were extremely popular, obviously because of the base silver amount was lower than the higher value silver. So that circulated in pretty much all of the colonies at that stage. So it was the lion dollar, which is true. So Jan, well done, Jan. You got that one. Let's have a look. Come on, search it, Jan. That's right, Jan on the board. Jan's actually been on the board. Um, the Reichsdollar. Where are the multiple choice questions? Yeah, we don't do multiple choice questions here. Coinsense and nonsense. It's the whole thing about your knowledge. Right, here's a good one. During Right, here we go. Next question. During the American Civil War, the government released non-interest payable banknotes that were legal tender. These became to be known as what were these banknotes called? There was the particular color. Bang on, the stacking kid. They were known as greenbacks. Correct. They were called greenbacks because of their green pigmentation on the back of the banknotes, and hence the term greenbacks. The stacking kid. The stacking kid got that one. Greenbacks. The stacking kid. So that's you with 2 questions there. Fake money. Well, it was essentially it was on par with the Federal Reserve notes, which were drawing interest. So one of the main reasons that Lincoln needed financing for the American Civil War, but obviously he went to the bankers, and the bankers they offered him money, but at exorbitant interest rates. So what they decided was to just print their own money, which was interest free. And funny enough, the wealth of the local, because obviously it was interest free, there was no money or no interest payable on it, actually grew, and the average income of the populace grew. I think they estimated to be about $50 per family. It actually grew under those greenbacks, which I thought was very very good. Greenbacks were silver backed. Well, actually, they were government backed. They weren't really backed by anything. The initial ones, they were just they were passed into law and were equal to existing banknote currency. The government didn't have the precious metals to back it up with, but they just made it legal tender. I suppose very similar to the U.S. currency today. It's just legal tender, not backed by anything. Interesting. Metal says fiat. Yeah, that's technically the first fiat currency that came out was greenbacks. It was government backed money, not backed by precious metals, but it was good for. and you could pay debt, and you could pay the lot with, there was zero interest, and only their money was making interest. Dude, that's my currency you're talking about. Donald, you weren't the first on the screen. Right, yeah, so sorry, just going back, I'm busy talking too much here. So first on my screen was the stacking kid. Stacking, cool. Okay, so next question. Right, only 2 questions left. Two questions left, everybody, and then we'll tally everything up. Jeez, it's like a matter of just typing everything up. Right, next question. Ready to go, everybody? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. True or false? The Austrian Philharmonics doesn't show the purity on their bullion coins. Coin searcher, bang, straight in there with true. That is correct. All right, so that was, let's see, we got go, we got yup by Stacking Kid Millennials, Type Faster. Clearly, Coin Searcher with true. So that's Coin Searcher again, bagging another one. So you're up to 7, Coin Searcher. You're 1 behind Coin Collector. So you're in second place currently with 1 question to go. And I just received 10 of those, never checked. Let's have a look, true. Let's have a look. Some worthy mentions there. So we got Silver Dragons there, says true as well. Alex Conrad Hunter says true. Hey Alex, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Right, so the last question. Right, the last question is... Right. Ready for the last question, everyone? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The gold guinea got its name from the West African region where the gold was sourced. True or false? Alex, Coin Roll Hunter, you got it, my friend. Alex has it. He's on the board. Guinea was where the gold was, essentially the early gold guineas were minted from gold sourced by the Africa Company in Guinea. So hence where the Guinea coin came from. My pre-made answer was wrong. You're absolutely right. Doctor Who at 91%. Oh, cool. So that 50 questions are up. So that's Alex Conroll Hunter. Alex Conroy Hunter with 1. So, Coin Collector, if you're available, I just want to run through these scores here, and then we can just correlate everything, make sure everything's correct. Right, I've got sure, cool. So we're going to start off. We'll start with yourself. So I've got Coin Collector with 8, Silver Husky with 1, Wildcard Tosi with 4, Crypto Conservative with 3, Silver Hustling 13 with 1, Penny Hunter with 1, Guido Stacking with 1, Silver Heist with 1, Silver Dragons with 5, Jan Lates with 2, Will Stalker with 2, Donald from New Mexico with 2, South Carolina Relic Hunter with 1, Andre G with 3, Haha Juju with 3, Coin Searcher with 7, Stacking Kid with 2, and Alex Conroy Hunter with 1. Can you confirm that? Super. We had 2 strike questions out. So we've got our winner is Coin Collector, followed by, in second place, by Coin Searcher with a close 7. So congratulations, Coin Collector, and congratulations, Coin Searcher. Here are 2 winners. Unfortunately, we didn't get to 50 views, or 50 people watching, unfortunately, so the cop is out. We'll have to save that for another day. What is War in the Pacific, Doctor Who? Wasn't that World War II? So congratulations. Congrats, Coin Searcher and Coin Collector. Coin Searcher with second prize. And a NIFC. Whew. So Stacking Kid says lag. Yeah, that's interesting. Lag, yep. Okay, I wonder what that is. Everything's still okay on my side. Yeah, we've got in third place, we had Silver Dragons in third place. So Silver Dragons in third. So first was Coin Collector, second was Coin Searcher, third was Silver Dragons. And then tied in fourth place was Yarkot Tosi. Beg your pardon. In fourth place was White Card Tosi. And in fifth place, there were 3 tied for fifth place. And that was Crypto Conservative, Andre G, and Haha Juju. Wow. Gee, so I think it me didn't me I won. Well, you got 1 on the board, unfortunately, the Stacking Kid. You'd have to we did 50 questions. The question 51, I'm afraid not. That's all my questions are done. How did you guys find those questions, by the way? Did you find did you reckon they were okay? Let's have a look there. Woolstoker says going to send out these epic new stickers tomorrow. Can anyone who wants to email me? Not sorry for hijacking stream again. That's no problem, Woolstoker. What do you guys think of that? It was good fun. I know it was probably a little bit too long. What are we on here now? Geez, we're nearly on 3 hours there. 2 hours, 2.5 hours there. So hope you guys really enjoyed that. You learned a lot as well. So we got Coin Collector says there, those weird American questions. It had 4 stars in that. What do you think of that 5 cent for the stars and the rays? I thought that was just awesome. And Coin Searcher got that one straight away. British all the way. I'll give the prize. Doctor Who says I'll give the prize. That's a lot of sodium. If you give me your wins, I'll tell you a joke. Just drop me an email there, Doctor Who. Let's have a look. Silver Limey 79. So coin searcher. Oh, sorry. That's gmail.com. Coin searcher, that's my email address. Just drop me a line there, please. I'll make contact with you. I'll give you a password to put into the comments on this video. That's a lot of sodium. Thanks very much for that. I really appreciate that. Ancient Numismatics, how you doing? Sorry, you missed all the fun, but yeah, we got through 50 questions. Everyone did well. Coin Collector came up tops, followed by Coin Searcher, Silver Dragons in third place. It was pretty cool. I'll post the results there on in the comments once this video is uploaded. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thanks for taking your time out on a Sunday afternoon to come and view this. It's a good show. Thank you very much, Metal Pump. Let me know your feedback, comments on the video afterwards. Just let me know what you think in relation to the questions I put out there. I'd certainly appreciate it. I might do this a bit more. I might do this again. Probably make the questions a bit shorter, or instead of doing 50, just maybe do half, 25, and maybe take it from there. But just want to give a few shout outs. Doctor Who, thank you very much for coming. World Stalker as well. Metal Bum. I'll read through everyone's name here. We got Coin Collector, Silver Husky, Wycart Tosi, Crypto Conservative, Silver Hustlin 13, Penny Hunter, Guido Stackin, Silver Heist, Silver Dragons, Yan Late, Will Stalker, Donald from New Mexico, South Carolina Relic Hunter, Andre G, Haha Juju, Coin Searcher, The Stacking Kid, and Alex Coinroll Hunter. Metal Bum as well, thank you very much for dropping in. That's a lot of sodium. Awesome. Guys, thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Coin Searcher, drop me an email there. Along with Coin Collector, drop me an email. And I'll give you a password to put in on the video. And then Doctor Who as well. You mentioned something about that's if it is for me. But just drop me an email anyway. We'll have a chat. Thanks, everybody. Cheers, everyone. All the best. Thanks again. Thanks for dropping in. I'm glad I hope you enjoyed that. And you're all wrong. What's that? Cheers, everybody. And if you're watching this video afterwards, hit the subscribe button there in the middle, and I've got 2 of the videos there for you to consider. I'll see you on the next video.